two stories, one from the past and one peering into the future. On Saturday, May 13th, 1967, around 9:30 p.m., our four-man advisory team in Vietnam received a call on our radio. Charlotte 312 BC Company is in your area. You are susceptible to attack. Captain Haley, our team leader, said, "Oh, I'm going to go to bed early. We may get hit in the morning." I was the new guy on the block, having been in Vietnam less than 3 weeks. I asked him for some more information. He said, "Don't worry, Lieutenant. We've got listening posts out there. They'll give us early warning." What followed at around 2:30 a.m. the next morning, Mother's Day, 1967, was the most pivotal, life-altering event. My most pivotal. There was no early warning. Numerous explosions impacted the sandbags on top of our bunker and around our bunker. We thought we were receiving mortar fire, but it was hand grenades. They were inside our compound within minutes. Suddenly, a Viet Cong jumped into the doorway of our bunker and let loose with a burst of AK-47 rounds, hitting all four of us. Captain Haley got hit right in the chest. Sergeant Valentine got hit in the hips. I don't remember where Specialist Hicks, our radio operator, got hit. And I got hit twice. First round went through my arm and my pocket. Second round entered my back, just to the right of my spine and at my side. I still have the actual jungle fatigue jacket I was wearing. I decided the smartest thing to do was get out of the bunker. All I could envision was a hand grenade coming in next. Now I'm on the edge of sanity and know that my life expectancy is seconds or minutes at best. Suddenly I see a group of maybe a dozen flashlights. I know they can't be friendlies. Abruptly, Sergeant Valentine comes storming out of the other door of our bunker and yells at the flashlights. They let him have it with an automatic weapon. God was with me and even showed me the only place in our compound where I could hide when I saw two ARVN, Army of Vietnam soldiers, or allies, dive into a foxhole with about 1.5 feet of water in it underneath a generator platform. They saw me and invited me to join them. If it had been 3 ARVN soldiers, I wouldn't be here. The Viet Cong left about 5:30 a.m. The Washington Post article from Monday, May 15th, was kept by my brother Douglas Marshall, West Point class of '69, for 48 years, and shows the destruction of our compound on the front page. On another page, it mentions a lieutenant, me, as being the only surviving American, and 27 ARVN killed in action. A couple points. God did it. Though I believed in God, after this I knew God exists. God had more missions for me. I truly believe tonight is one of those missions. And my overall mission is to edify God and help others. Now, we all suffer traumatic experiences in life. Hopefully, yours aren't as dramatic and life-threatening as mine was. Whenever something bad happens to us or around us, we can choose to be better or bitter. I prefer to try being better. I found that when I give God all the glory and look at each day as a huge bonus and genuinely exude gratitude, I inevitably receive more blessing. Now, regarding the future, life seems to be about what have you done lately? Consider this to be your, quote, warning order, unquote, for 2019 and a project on which I'm working. In 1869, shortly after the Civil War, the WPAOG, or West Point Association Graduates, was formed to bring back grads from the Civil War back together. 2019 will be the sesquicentennial, or 150th anniversary of the WPAOG. 24 years ago, in 1994, I put together a project called the Apex Challenge to put teams of people on the highest geographical point of all the 50 states. Here's our after-action report from that event. Thus, since next year is the 25th anniversary of the Apex Challenge, in conjunction with the High Pointers Club of America and the WPAOG, and with the help of many people like my classmate, Joe D. Francisco, the new chair of the WPAOG, and director Samantha Soper and others, we'll do the Apex Challenge again. Bigger, longer, and with much more participation. Now, here's where you come in. For your information, 14 state high points can be reached directly by car. 18 state high points you can reach the trailhead by automobile, and if you take a half hour up to a 4-hour hike round trip, you can attain those high points. The remaining 18 are true mountain climbs. These are wondrous places. I know, having been on 45 of the high points. Finally, fewer than 300 people have reached all 50 state high points. Stay tuned.